all the budget is currently gone to the building, so this is what we can afford.
Are you a Democrat?
Not intentionally, I just like the color blue.
There we go.
But no. It doesn't help. Neither of us are Americans, so this doesn't. 90% of the server is an American. We've ended up red versus blue.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use real things because aren't they both shit?
Yeah, sure. Nice microphones, by the way.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah.
The budget's been spent on the presidential building.
It's currently all on the building.
That's all we had left in the budget right now.
Yeah.
Half
No,
of
no,
the stuff I took
the budget's also been on celebrity appearances. You know, you've got me and B here. You know, we have
the
a
concrete's
big
from the
demand.
voting building, the stand, the wood is from the building, the mics are from my base. It's just, the budget is in the floor. Oh,
Boom.
What?
Bloggles, is JG coming?
Where's B?
Cool. I'll be the questioner.
But you're like you're my VP.
Yeah, but don't make valid points. I guess Vitomical could do it, but I'm not sure Vitomical really.
I'm fine with
I
that.
mean, like, it's not the VP debate though. I'm just asking questions and making sure people don't go over the 2-minute mark and don't interrupt each other. That's actually just it.
What's up? Is your name pronounced Hiram or Hiram?
Hiram.
It's Hiram. It's just Hiram.
I
as
told
long
you.
as
I
people
told you it's
don't
Hiram.
take the piss and do something stupid,
Why not
I
Hiram?
honestly don't mind.
Hiram. Wait, what's that? Hiram.
Hiram.
Hiram. I say Hiram. It sounds like
Hiram?
Muslim.
No. Well, yes. It's
Guys, what do you call when you have? What do you call it when he has a really good gaming computer? It has Hiram.
Me.
Get out, real. Okay, bruh.
I started
See,
recording 10
Bloggles
minutes
laughs.
ago as well, so this is all being caught in the recording.
Let's go.
Shit jokes. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? Get her.
Yeah.
Oh.
An irrelevant.
Irrelevant. That was really bad diving. It's just like, what's get her?
What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? An irrelevant.
Wait, why is Sandman doing the questions? He's your
That's
VP.
what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what I'm trying to get
But the
B
thing is,
to
it's
get
not-
over here.
It's not a
But
biased
B
role.
is also your VP.
Oh my god. Yeah,
It's not like a biased role though. It's just like I just know what's meant to be happening.
I don't know what
Vitomical
B is.
still
You
a
ask
joke.
questions that.
I just asked the pre-assigned questions.
One
and
sec,
then-
let me just spam B a sec. Come on.
What happened to deafblind and disabled kid? For real?
I need to message B because
She
she's
died.
meant to
R.I.P.
be
What are we
VP,
gonna-
and then she doesn't show up. So
Okay, I'm just gonna go fly over to her and yell at her.
I don't know where she
Burp.
is.
She's at her base.
Stop it, I'm not tabbed in. So this went well. Theft. We're halfway there. No. No. What? You made it too tall now, and now he can't speak.
I'm too short.
Give me back my mic. I need my mic. God damn it, you've been on the server longer.
She should be coming. Can I help you, sir?
Item keeps on stealing my mic. If we end up with
Here
a
she comes.
thunderstorm, this is...
I didn't know this was mandatory.
What, you're my VP.
Bro did not know this was.
B, you're literally my VP. What do you mean is this mandatory? It is for you.
You know, that's what I mean.
Oh my
Is
god.
this mandatory?
Stop. Give me a sec. Let me just light this up because I don't want a creeper to blow up.
It's meant to be here, bruh. It's not meant to be that far back.
The last thing I want is for someone to get blown up while he's trying to talk. Oh, I haven't lit up. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to light up my base. Why is there netherrack in my inventory? Sir, can you kindly behave? Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you want a president that behaves in this such a sort of way?
That's not a president. He's just a random.
Yeah, no one here who is a part of the like
Yeah,
debate is there.
Yeah, but
That's just a random.
Fungus is just adding to it.
I'm destroying it.
No fighting. Thank you.
Can't people just like not, you know?
Yeah, guys, can we just stop?
Oh my
Just
god.
take a seat and like
Oh
do it
my
how
god,
it's meant to be.
Stop it.
No, hair.
think that's a bit hypocritical.
You watered my concrete. No. Oh, okay, never mind.
There
We
we go.
fixed it.
They actually look better watered. Not really.
Wait, what the?
Okay, Vitomical, stop.
Can I have my bow back?
I put it in one of your chests.
Well, that's very. I got like 20 of them. That's very
It's the one with the
specific.
flint in it. The one with the flint. Okay, Vitomical,
Oh,
get out.
I took the flint's coming
Oh,
in my inventory.
okay, we need to censor this televised message.
Good job, D. Okay, yeah, good. This is the
Active censorship.
Ironically, this is going better than I expected. No one's died yet.
The zombie just died.
Oh, for goodness. I thought this is what I mean. But B, can you not? Yep, thank you.
What?
I'm green. Why, Tom, you're not even green. Does anyone have a gun?
Actually, it's JFK.
Like, you
Get it?
can't.
Get it?
You can't
Get
be
it?
green. Frog is green. But
Get it?
but Frog is green.
Vitomical,
Do you really want to be team with Frog?
do you want to be timed out? Go
Wait,
take a
it
seat.
it's simple. Well, B, can you stop?
I didn't do anything.
Behave.
Ba-dum-bumch.
What?
Alrighty, guys.
Okay, let me clear
We'll
up some
start
space.
with the coin flip to decide who goes first on the questions.
Oh, great. Wow, stealing my chair.
My chair got stolen.
He stole the chair.
Oh my gosh. I
The
keep on
Bitcoin
opening
line
over.
on the side.
The budget isn't large enough for this.
Alright, I'll share my screen in the call if you guys want to head to the debates VC.
There's actually no debate VC. Oh, you added one.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm just gonna share my screen.
Oh, let me just.
No
kindly
one's allowed
get
to
onto
talk in the
this.
chat. Nice.
Yeah, well, because it's meant to be different. Just so we can like, it's just for this.
Let me watch.
Streaming feather.
I'm not. I'm just stream Opera GX.
Yeah, that's what it said. Oh,
Where are you?
what-
Debate
what is
happening
this?
now.
Why are you? Oh, it's because you don't have Google. Boring. So who's whom?
Who wants to call it?
I'll be heads.
I'll be tails, I guess.
Okay. Not like this makes a
Okay.
difference.
Yeah, it says tails already, so I'm gonna win.
Okay.
Stage.
Damn
Told
it.
you.
Best of 5.
Okay.
Best of 5.
Best of 5.
Vitomical,
Oh.
stop.
I came
Getting
back in
annoying.
and we have
Oh,
a nice stand.
Yeah, same. It's like,
welcome.
wait, what? So this is where all the
Vitomical, please stop
sandstone.
annoying.
Can you stop?
I don't actually know how to do that. I tried doing that, but I just couldn't be bothered. I like looked through and I couldn't find anything. Give me no.
Well, we're
We just
12
needed it
minutes
for the
in and
stream.
nothing has happened yet.
Yes, we know that fungus is going to be leading for the first question.
Hey,
Great.
oh
Alrighty,
my
so
gosh, guys.
every can
Sit down. On the stage.
every question, guys, gets you get 2 minutes to answer each, and then you get a 2-minute rebuttal of what the other person said or what the other person accused you of,
I
etc.,
thought you
etc.
said 30-second rebuttal. You're changing the rules.
That's
Biased.
what I just said.
Why don't we just
a 30-second
why don't we
rebuttal.
just
isn't that
let
what I
them
just said?
answer the
You
question?
said 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Why don't we just let them answer the question?
30-second rebuttal. Okay.
How about you
Yeah.
just sit down, you know?
Yeah. Well, do both. Can we do both? You sit down and we
Yeah.
one person at a time answers the question.
Get down or I'll text
Okay.
you specifically.
Wow, President trying to being racist. I'm joking.
Yeah, look at his skin.
I don't even know what your skin is, to be honest. Like, being
Me
kind,
or him?
I generally don't know what it is. It's green.
Who, Bloggles or Fungus?
Bloggles.
Okay. So Fungus seems pretty obvious.
It's a ninja. I'm.
Oh,
hey,
Darth Vader.
Okay, how about...
Fungus. Hey, does
Okay,
anyone
okay,
have
first
some
quick-
glow? Oh my god, behave. Okay, let's go.
First question for Fungus. You have 2 minutes to answer. Starting off with, what plans for the economy do you have? The time starts now.
Well, you see, this guy needs to get out of the way.
I need the time.
I value the economy on this server, and I think if we don't do it right, it could end quite badly. So to improve the economy, I'm gonna set clear boundaries on business areas where you can do business,
Objection, relevance.
which
B, shut up.
You're removed.
I will make-
Your head. Shut up. Oh my god, Bloodshot, just behave.
Continue,
Wait, can you hear me?
Fungus.
all right.
Yeah.
I will hold on. What will I do?
The thing is, no one who's like going to be voting, who is here, is actually like making this, like actually caring about what's happening here.
Hence why I'm recording it, so it can go up
Yeah,
in
but
like,
is anyone going?
in like 3 weeks' time when I finally remember to edit it.
Anyway, I will encourage trading and business between players to make sure the trade and economy is good, and set zoning for shopping districts, which will help put all business in like one collective area to make things easier, you know. I'll add some
Fair.
incentives to boost shopping amongst players and boost activity. And what else? Make it accessible mainly, so people want to go shopping.
Yeah, one. Can I start talking?
Give me 1 second. You can start talking in 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
So
Go ahead.
one thing quickly to talk about what Fungus said. I don't entirely agree with the whole setting boundaries, because like we were starting to run out of space, but now that JG made his new wood shop, no, Vitomical made his new wood shop, we've actually got some more space. Yeah. So it's just setting a boundary. We're gonna run out of space unless we make it massive, which then we're gonna lose the entire spawn. Which I mean, Frog has complained. Has complained about people making shops right in front of his base. So maybe I'd probably set in a law saying like you have to put like a 5 to 10 block gap if it's next to someone else's build, just to at least try and space them out a bit. No. But sure. Hey, stop talking in my time. I didn't talk in your time, so shush. But Okay, yeah, fair. I would I would try regulate like the prices people are selling stuff for, because there, as it was like the Burt shop there, they would just who the hell cares and just set prices that were ridiculous, which immediately just got shut down and changed. Exactly. Hence why I mentioned it, because your prices were ridiculous. Was it five diamonds for a stack of wheat? But anyway.
Is that all?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
You do have 20 seconds left.
Oh Jesus. I mean, for a lot of what Fungus said, I'd probably do the same with, because there's not the main thing that's trying to expand how many shops there are. So I can't. There's nothing I can really say other than that. I said I
Cool,
didn't.
and that's your time up.
I said I
Alright,
didn't.
do I get
like,
my rebuttal?
You get your
why don't
rebuttal.
you- Well, your rebuttal.
That was like a rebuttal and a point.
Yeah, my rebuttal. Your rebuttal is going to be my rebuttal.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Go
do that. I
ahead.
mean, in the presidential debate, they're constantly attacking each other.
You're a slag.
And like completely going off.
Attack.
With burst mace. Okay, Amos, your rebuttal. Start.
Yeah, so basically, sounds like Haram's got a whole lot of no points. Also, I would just like, his policy is literally just, I'm cool and honest, and he seems to just be making things up as he goes. I have very clear points that I will be implementing, and
This is the first
not-
question.
I know, and you're already failing. Embarrassing, really.
What the f-
All right. Now for blog.
Stop.
Okay. Haram. Now is your opportunity to rebut what Fungus has said. You may begin.
Okay, I'll admit my plan isn't exactly set in stone, but that's just because it's how I play. That's how I help people. It's like I help wherever it's needed, and you can't predict where help is needed. Like ever since I started this whole presidential thing, I've helped massively. I built the voting building. I've helped started building the presidential building, and it's like I've helped with.
Guess it. Sorry,
stealing
you.
the
Yeah,
prices.
sorry. I have to stop. Yeah, I have to stop you there. I have to stop you there.
Can you
Bloggles,
stop
do
with
you
this?
want to be banned? Okay, for Tomical, you're not going to say stuff in like. I mean, I guess you're not actually verbalizing it. Okay. On to the next question. Once again, we'll start with Amos.
Which one's Amos?
Fungus.
Your
You're not-
opposition.
You're not Amos, so.
I forget names.
Just use the process of elimination with that one.
I'm bad enough remembering one name, let alone two.
Okay.
Not fit for president.
Wait, he's going again?
honestly.
It's like, why do he have to go first every time?
Yeah, he should go first.
Yeah, well,
this
sorry, I
time.
mean, yeah, Haram's going to go first. Sorry, my bad. How do you plan to reduce crime, aka stealing in the server? You may begin.
Well, the problem is you can't really stop stealing. You just have to be more cracked down on like what to do with people once they do steal. Because like I can't predict what someone's gonna steal. Like I can't predict someone's just gonna walk into our shop, take the stock, and just leave. And because Minecraft doesn't have the capability, how do I
Just ignore him.
how do I
Vitomical, stop
make
talking.
metal
Stop
detectors
talking.
in Minecraft?
Vit, stop talking. You're not
But-
going to be talking during this time.
I'm more planning on cracking down on people who do break laws and do break stuff that is set in. Can you shut up? That is set in stone, and making the process of convicting criminals a lot more quicker and less straining on the entire server. Oh my god, can you stop, Bloggles? So not half the server has to just join just to convict one person, which then doesn't do anything because like look at Frog. Like he still hasn't actually been charged with anything properly and hasn't paid for what he did, which I'm gonna fix that. You shush. What else? Can you repeat the question?
How do you plan to reduce crime in the server? Okay, stealing, or just crime in general seems to be the question.
Crime in... I mean... Other than stealing, we don't have that big of a crime issue. Ironically. I'm thinking.
Bro, forgetting about the
Bloggles,
massive
can you
shit that's been
stop?
happening with Frog. Okay, and that's your time up. Now to move on to B. Why are you doing this?
Fucking hell.
Ah, Frog, my ears. Wow.
Amazing.
Oh, I hate that.
Not as bad as this.
See, this is what I have to deal with. I'm trying to talk and it's in the background.
Bloggles is here.
Yeah, he's
Bloggles, go back. It ain't me.
Now I understand why Joe Biden wanted it to be like no people in the questionnaire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Later.
Oh my god, Bloggles, can you stop?
I feel like the government is going to have to sue Bloggles for him disrupting the presidential process.
Oh,
Yeah, can I just like end him?
yeah. See, I'll fix the legal system so people like Bloggles can get arrested and sued for his crimes.
Wait,
Huh?
Jerem, do you have a new mic? Or
Yeah, I
it's
do.
not as crispy.
Yeah, I do.
It's not as crispy as before.
Would you... wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Okay, good. I'm not good with terminology.
Uncrispy president.
See, I'm so
What
dedicated.
does that even mean?
I'm so...
Yo, Bloggles, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to.
Guys,
being
everyone,
president,
Frog,
I'm
you need to
I'm
be
fixing
quiet.
my
Frog,
mic.
you need to be quiet. Frog, you need to be quiet.
Can you both behave?
Guys, chill. Guys, take your seats and. Okay, let's
Like
the
you,
fungus.
like you said, the three people not involved in
Yep.
actual presidency are the one taking the place.
Bloggles is disturbing the peace.
Frog, you need to stop talking. Fungus, how do you plan to reduce crime, aka crime and stealing in the server?
Well, theft is the main issue that we face on the server. So under me and my VP Sandman here's leadership, we're gonna decrease the likelihood of theft by introduction of stricter, more refined laws, more monetization, and because currently I think our laws and rules have too many rooms for arguments and loopholes, you could say. And because me and Salmon were the original writers, we know how to further improve them, and we fully understand how to add more to the rules. Haram might say he's gonna reduce the crime, but I don't really see any plans that he's put in stone yet. He'll say he'll keep the server safe, but he's got no actions that he says he's gonna do. He's quite spontaneous, but we need structure to keep crime out.
Is that all? Or
So
would you
yeah,
like
more
to continue?
laws, more order, fewer disputes.
Are you happy to move on?
Do we need rebuttals or nah? I mean, we kind of have.
No, I was meaning you had 30 seconds left in your statements.
Okay, well no.
Oh my god, stop.
Continue.
Yo, Bloggles is disturbing the peace. Like, it's actually insane.
I feel like he does need to be sued.
Whoever
for
is
this, so I'm
president,
not
please
even
like sue him or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even care as long as he gets punished at this point. Yo,
Okay.
get out!
Move on.
Can we put him in jail?
Yeah,
His
the
own
comical
jail.
yes.
But first act
Oh.
of president, putting him in jail.
yeah, I feel like it's gonna be both of you guys first active president.
Yeah, get screwed over.
All right, Hiram. Now is your time for rebuttals. You have 30
Okay.
seconds. You may
Okay,
begin.
so I do agree about the stricter laws.
Incoming.
Oh my god, can you stop? It's very hard to focus when random shit is happening everywhere.
For
The
real.
time's counting down.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, he
Sorry.
stole my seat.
fuck. me. Are you done? Can I talk?
Okay, I'll give you the 30 seconds again. I'll
Yeah,
give you the 30 seconds again. Okay, here you are. 30 seconds. You may do your rebuttals.
Okay, well, the rules. Yeah, okay, I agree that they do need some tighter like explanations. But I mean, how much more tighter can you go on? Do not steal. Like it's pretty self-explanatory, and yet people are still not following it. So I'd try and make sure people start actually following the bloody rules. Like
Okay, that's
not
it.
like not
Yeah,
building
sorry,
your
sorry,
base
sorry.
5 blocks
Hey,
away
whoa,
from
whoa, whoa,
yours.
whoa, 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 whoa! Quiet. You can't just go over your time with that. Okay,
I
onto
will.
Little Fungus's rebuttal.
Yeah, so he doesn't really have any actions set in plan.
Well, I
He's
can't.
all just this and that and this and that, but he's not saying anything. So I'm going to be very clear with what I'll do. I will add more monitorization. I'll set up a booth where reporting can take place. So if any people see anything, they can come report it for suspicious activity. I'll add
Police station.
further laws to refine the punishments for such acts and enforce it strictly.
Okay, that's it. That's all right. That's all. Okay, we're ready to move.
Can you behave?
No. He doesn't even have voice chat. He can't even hear us.
There
Oh,
you
he
go.
left. There we go.
Bland.
I stole that joke.
Okay. Next question. Fungus starts off.
One sec. Just telling him he'll be unbound afterwards.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the next question there?
Let me have a look. See, give me a second.
I've got
Scroll
one.
down. No, it did. Not to this. For topical is we're going through the ones that are already there, and then we can put forward questions in if they're good enough. Alrighty.
Okay.
Next question is Fungus. Do you have plans to make spawn better?
Ooh.
Ah,
It's actually
improvement
a
of
really
spawn.
good question.
Yeah, that is my main policy. Me and my VP's main
It's actually
policy is
really
the
good
improvement of
question.
spawn. So, yeah, key priority for administration. We believe spawn should be clean, should be organized, and should be also welcoming. Welcoming for new players and current players. Because currently it's quite cluttered and unstructured, and it's not easy to navigate, to be honest. And there's some questionable builds. So I will make spawn more roomy, more vibrant, and I will work alongside shop owners to improve buildings, improve pricings, and improve spawn in general.
As
That's
you've
it.
still got 1 minute left.
Okay, well, what else can I say? Yeah, well, we have a real plan on what to do. We'll make it thrive, make it organized, make it
The fuck is that?
organized. What about bad builds? I just said we'll work along shop owners to improve
I
their
feel like
building.
you can't just ask questions like that.
Yeah, what counts
Is
as a
it-
bad build?
That.
Oh, sorry, you need to talk.
I tried.
He had little room to work with, guys. Let's give him that. All right.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got
what I'm going to
17
do. I'm going to make
seconds.
more room for people to work with.
Yep. Alrighty. 10 seconds. Any final remarks?
That was my final remark just then.
Cool.
I
Alrighty.
just said my
Onto Heron.
Can't wait for this.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I will. Do you have plans to make spawn better?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Just at least no.
No. So, has the timer started?
Yeah, it has.
So my plan for spawn is one. I'm trying to keep spawn safe for all players, new and old alike. I'm planning of helping builders expand their businesses rather than just here's your area, that's it. I'm planning of creating some like park areas around spawn to keep it nice and tidy. I'm planning of hiring out contractors to help people with their builds and shop if they need help. My notes. I'm planning of helping people again with they need gear, food, blocks, any sort of thing like that. I've already helped out people building farms, building part of the base, even just going to get the blocks that they need. Can you stop with this? I mean, of course, oh my, can you stop? I mean, of course, the obvious one is no taxes, but I feel like that's the obvious choice. I don't think anyone's planning to put taxes on.
It's not about spawn, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do agree that some of the shops do need to get spread apart a bit because spawn is becoming a bit cluttered, but that's where the contractors are coming from to like help space them out a bit for any future builds.
Don't answer Bitomical's questions.
Yeah.
He's not meant to be asking questions.
But yeah, that's my main plans. Keeping it safe for new peoples. Can you shut up?
Okay, that's it. I'm afraid. Okay, on to Fungus's rebuttal. Just give me a second.
Okay, speed on time. Tell me when I'm ready. Tell me when I can go, I mean.
So I don't know when you're ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, Haram's points sound awfully familiar to what I've already proposed in my platform, which is because they're exactly what I've already put out on my platform. I find it quite concerning that he's just repeating the ideas me and Sam have already laid out, because his policies are voidless at the moment. This is showing his doesn't even know what he's doing. His vision isn't there. He's just stealing ours. He hasn't really. No, yeah, but you've just repeated what I've said.
You guys,
because
anyway,
you went first.
Okay, that's it. I'm afraid that's it. Haram, you can't interrupt.
Policies.
Guys. Whoa. Okay, Haram.
Can we deal with the lava?
Okay, now's
Yep, dealt with.
Haram, your turn to. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
What you're trying to do is keep spawn in a set area, whereas I'm trying to allow it to expand in any way that it wants, while still keeping it in a safe and organized manner. That's the main difference between us. You're trying to control spawn. I'm trying to keep it safe while it develops and grows.
How do you plan to do that though?
Amos, you can't ask questions.
By keeping everything lit.
Well, your time's up anyway. Your time's up. Your time's up. Okay, guys, stop.
Can we keep arguing on this topic?
If you want to, we can. Do you
Can
guys
we do
want to
another
keep
rebuttal?
I think the 30-second rebuttal is a bit short, mate. Because you don't really get time to talk.
Let's have an open debate on this topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to have like 30 seconds between arguments?
Ironically, I think just dump the timer.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just go until we finish our point. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just. I want to say. He hasn't said what his plan is to achieve his things. He just said he would hire contractors. I'm asking with what money and to do what. I'm setting boundaries on the immediate spawn in a little radius, so we have a bit of grass area before buildings come in, and after that it will be shopping area. I also want to point out, if people want to go look at my billboard with my policies and then come and have a look at Haram's billboard with his policies, I think you'll see that my policies are set in stone, whereas he is just here stealing what I've already said, while his policies are just saying he's honest, which is good, but we need real leadership for a president, not just spontaneity.
you're saying about the how I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it out of my pocket, out of my money to hire out these contractors, rather than rather than making taxes. And I do have money,
I'm not taxing.
Yeah, we need the
Insane.
audience to stay quiet. We need
Yeah.
to keep the audience to stay quiet.
but yeah, because I want the server to grow. I spend enough time on the server as it is. I want it to develop and develop and grow as it goes along, and not become stagnated just because they don't get the help they need.
I would also like to, on your point of you play the server a lot. I'm not questioning that, but I'm just questioning when you play the server. You want to do things with the community, but half the community isn't online when you are, which I think is a real problem for the role of a president.
That's fair enough, but that's why I put extra effort into the server, because I know, yes, I'm not going to be on 100% of the time with the rest of the server, but I still try and do my best to work with that, even with the massive time difference. And plus, because my VP is a few hours behind me, the timings end up working better. So then the VP can relay any big problem that's happened over to me to then fix it when I'm able to get online.
I think we've discussed enough. Have you? Do you?
Yeah. What the fuck? Moving on from whatever the hell that is.
I got yeeted.
The llama!
It's my pet. 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 You can't kill it. Oh, I'm so sad, man.
Just
He
saw
killed
an
my pet.
explosion and the llama just appeared out of nowhere.
I'm gonna bring my frogs.
Right. Well,
No, are we done with this question? I feel like we've said.
I think so. I think
yeah.
we've answered it. I think we've.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I've-
Okay. I feel like it's Hiram's turn to go first.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to increase the server's longevity and activeness throughout your term as president?
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it is.
first,
You're welcome for coming up with it.
with activities, like, well, first of all, as I've mentioned before, I'm on the server a shit ton, so I'm always interacting with as many people as I can while on the server. Plus, I'm always developing my own base, plus other people's whenever I get the chance. And multiple times I've asked people to come over even to my base and ask for help, ask for their opinions, trying to get everyone to spread around and talk to each other. Plus, I'm gonna try and host a few events, whether it's creating probably maybe a gladiator thing, or even just like a stupid bingo night, just anything to help encourage people to come together and just play and have fun. That's the main thing. It's just to keep everyone having fun and interacting with each other, because that's how a server dies. Is when everyone spreads out, which is what we're starting to have. Is people spreading out thousands of blocks apart, and then no one talks to each other. Which is why I keep on getting everyone to come together as much as possible. Even to the point of going back to earlier, helping with the shopping industry, because everyone is involved with it one way or another. So if that falls apart, the server goes with it. And
Alright, should we move on to Fungus now?
yeah, I think that's everything.
Right.
What the fuck? Frog!
So, to ensure longevity of the server, I will also bring people together, but Haram is saying to spread them to other people's bases so we have conversation, but I believe we should make the core of the server in the center of the world that's born, right? And I think increased infrastructure, a sustainable economy, and lots of community engagement are the cornerstones to longevity, which is why one of my main policies written on my board, Haram didn't have this on his policy board, is fun and engagement, where we host events that bring the server together, and I will finally take action in making Piglin get the dragon egg out of his ender chest and host a game for the dragon egg, which is long overdue. And I'm currently in the process of building a 9-hole golf course, which
Yeah.
at spawn. So this should
Oh, is
bring
that
together
the
the community.
terraform thing that's over there?
No, it's the ice stuff that's over there.
Oh.
It will look better in the future. I just haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, I agree with he is helping with the server, but I feel like I'm trying to help more because well, I know people have places they need to be, but you can't mislook how much time I spend on the server with how. And also, one thing that would become a problem is you two technically own the servers, well, the server. So immediately, you two becoming
Me specifically,
Yeah,
I own the server.
you basically running the server while owning it, you're starting to become a bit over the top with it's your say or no say, which not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, it's becoming a bit one or two people having all the power rather than everyone being able to get a say in, which is also something I wanna improve on with the server is everyone listening, taking in what everyone's saying rather than just
That's what a
it's my
president
way
does,
or the
though.
highway. And I might also include making a council with just like 4 to 6 people of the server, just to get a more spread out set of views from different people. And you were saying about spawn. I do agree that spawn is important, but as the server naturally gets older, people are gonna want to spread out, as shown by the woodshop over there. Spawn becomes too cramped to the point where you either have to make something tiny or just don't build at all, and that massively restricts people's creativity while in the server.
Right. I have
Which
2
also
things
then
just to
goes back-
mention.
There you go.
Oh, no, finish.
Which also then goes to the contractors, which I mentioned earlier, where
Anyway,
I can help people with their builds, and then light them up when they proceed to not light them up for the 50th time.
Yeah, I feel like this is going off relevance. Of
sounds
the-
like my
Yeah, it
policy.
is, yeah. What do you mean?
Anyway.
We have the problem is we have the same ideas with the stuff
Except
in the server.
I actually wrote them on my board, and you're just making them up as you go.
No, I'm not.
Okay, where have you stated these previously?
Realize he's right.
Anyway, I would just 2 points to mention. If me and Saman really did want control of the server, we wouldn't have initiated a presidential election.
Okay, fair.
And yeah, watch out behind you. And also, wait, what else?
Where
did I
are
say?
you spawning?
Oh yeah, people want to spread out, which why I will accommodate that with infrastructure such as highways between key locations on the server, and building a wood chip over there accommodates for expansion of spawn.
So in other words, you want to destroy nature to put your infrastructure in the way of it. See? He's
You said you were gonna
destroying
make
nature
parking
over
lots.
here. Can you get off?
Also, I'd nether highways, which I don't think nether nature is very nice. And you're making parking lots where we don't have any cars.
I have
so-
another parking lot. And I already made another highway connecting all the spawn portals. Yes, I admit it's not perfect, but it's 90% safe for all players. Even with all
Isn't
the
it
new
just a
portals showing up.
Slab platform.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it is a slab platform, but still, hey, it's connecting
Okay,
people together.
okay.
I need to eat because all this punching is it's dropping my hunger.
I feel like that we've done a good enough debate. Is there any other questions that need to be asked or anything?
Mate,
Any other points you guys want to be made? Or do you feel like you've kind of covered it all?
Let's see what the press wants to know.
I mean, I do have
That's
plans
you and me.
to talking about nether infrastructure. I am planning of sorting out a nether highway on the nether roof, just to
Oh, okay. Actually, I've got a good question.
just to get that going.
What are your plans for punishing those who have done crimes? How, like, there is no current, like, good way of
We've already
punishing them
said
other than
that.
fines.
We talked
So are
about
you-
that with crime reduction and stricter laws
I mean,
and
yeah,
stricter punishments.
yeah, of course. The first thing is to stop it, but once it's done, it's like community service. So if helping people go get the resources they need, like as it's mentioned, me and JG need a shit ton of quartz, so make them go mine quartz for like 2 hours, helping out like build government buildings or helping with government or stuff like that.
Bro, it's literally called Minecraft.
Yeah, mate, that's like 90%
I know,
of
I
the
was
game.
I was just kidding because he was saying that I was going to ruin
No,
things with my highway.
that's going off topic. Keep like whatever they did, like whoever, like let's go back to like like Aztec. If they steal something, they then have to go help
Aztecs.
that person who they stole from. That's the word.
Theft from.
English is my first language. And like help them out to like a percentage extra of what it's worth, which then continues on to the prevention, because then
What is Haran talking about, by the way? I
Like,
didn't even know.
I
what we were
actually
discussing.
don't know
No,
what he's talking about at this point.
it's from like the Aztecs. So like if you got
What?
caught stealing something, you had to pay back the person you stole from like 5 times more than what you stole. As like
Okay, so that's what you want to
implement.
implement. I see.
I want that. Just,
I
like,
will
not
note
as
the
payment,
Aztecs
but
died
like
and stuff,
community
so we don't
service
want
to
that for
person.
longevity. Just kidding.
So like they can help
You know what?
them with their base, with I don't know, getting resources, anything like that. That's still my netherite beak. Do you have a netherite beak?
He's doing a joke because if you have to pay him 5 times back, you see.
Oh.
Anyway, should we do like a final remark type thing?
Yeah, I feel like that's good. Just give me one
Yeah.
second, I'll be right back.
Oh, never mind. Here's a question.
That was 50. That was a 50-minute debate.
Not really though, because like,
Okay, more like a half
We
an
didn't
hour
start till late.
debate.
what's your
See,
question?
it's-
We can just talk while he's not here.
As much as I'm not trying to make
You're on a group, so I
excuses,
can't hear you.
it's very hard to make unique appointment. Like when all the we basically discussed everything that needs to happen on the server. That the shopping district needs to be fixed because shops are just all over the place. Lighting needs to go
Yeah.
everywhere. The government
okay.
buildings need to be fixed.
You
and
didn't have
sorted.
any points. Let's just come and have a read of your billboard, and then have a read of my
Well,
billboard.
I haven't had the chance to change it.
Gonna be fun.
I've been too busy
Uh,
building.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
always
why
helping
building for me.
others. Very
When they need
active.
help.
I'm very
I made
active.
that
I'm
point.
trying to buy
I'll
best.
try my best.
I
keep
try
the
my
economy
best.
going.
There aren't a lot of promises on here.
Yeah, and
The
now let's go
thing
take a
is,
look at my one.
I want to have a quick
Well-
question. Harem, how will you keep the economy going?
Yeah, you don't seem
By
to be
keep-
saying
by
how. You just say I will.
Keeping prices fair for shops, allowing new shops,
Okay.
and
Okay,
allowing
what's-
competition.
how are you
for each
enforcing that?
shop. Because like,
How are you enforcing fair prices?
well, pointing out when people are selling stuff for way too much, and then advising them for lower prices. Like,
I was literally
When
the
you
one
say
that was
that's-
suing the
when you
person
say
for high
that's-
prices.
like this one over here.
Yeah.
I was the one who mentioned.
Oh,
that these
okay, buddy.
prices
That's
will-
everything
I
is
mean, let's
really
be
cheap.
real.
Actually,
I think
have no
I
idea
was
what
the
you're
Yeah,
one
to
who
be fair-
mentioned that.
I mentioned it
I mean,
first.
let's be real. I feel like both these parties are pretty similar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, except
yeah.
one person has theirs structured and one person is making theirs up as
Mine
they
is
go and copying the
structured.
other
I
one.
just. Mine
Okay,
is
so I feel like
structured.
we've
I
basically
just don't have
finished-
I don't have
okay,
the
but I'm a
capability.
I have
to
more.
then
I have
act
another
on it.
question. I have another
Oh, God.
question.
Yeah.
Do you guys have ideas or solutions for builds with big sizes near spawn or
Mega-
around spawn
mega
that shouldn't
bases.
be that big?
I mean,
Oh, they're like
AKA
quite a
JG's
spawn.
land farm and the big shulker shop.
yeah.
That was
Do
what
it.
I
By
was
the way,
trying
your
to do
build,
with...
your build is so cool. The one you use Blender for, even though you use Blender for it, it looks awesome.
I'll give you that. It does look great.
What's the beef with Blender? Like it's a good software.
No, it's because I didn't
Oh no,
really
I'm just saying,
design
like,
it
even though
technically.
he didn't like create it, he like copy pasted it basically. But like,
Mate,
stop, but like he
It looks
like,
cool.
yeah.
Even just copying something perfectly is bloody hard. Getting it so it doesn't look shit is surprisingly difficult.
Harem, you don't use mods.
You're
you do
not
mods.
high RAM.
I say harem.
Am I like tripping?
Wait.
What's the pronunciation?
I go Hiram. Hiram. Yeah.
Yay!
But
I
I
I'm-
honestly don't mind. As long as you're not taking the piss, I don't mind how you pronounce it. I have a
It's called
Czech friend who
2006,
goes
everyone,
TV.
just to make it straightforward. It's called 2006.
I'm not
Yeah, I
calling him
really wish I could
2006.
change that. I
You
made
can.
I
Yeah.
made this account like
Should we do
3 years
final
ago, and I
remarks?
still don't know how to.
Yeah, I feel
You
like
can
final
change
remarks. Let's
Minecraft
wrap this up.
usernames.
Can
Do you not know that?
Okay.
I don't know how to.
Yes.
Every time I go on the
You can
website,
change it.
every time I
You
go
can
to
change it
Microsoft,
every
just
month.
goes,
Engage relevance.
we
No,
can
no,
deal
I'm
with this.
informing
We
you,
can
I'm
deal
being
with this once we're
helpful.
finished.
Yeah, but we want to wrap this up first.
Okay, cool. Final remarks. Who
final
goes
remarks.
first?
Is everyone else
Fungus.
gone?
Okay.
Hang on.
One got banned.
One of them was
one got
banned,
bored.
2
B, I
left.
don't know where she went.
Okay.
She's
Anyway, here we go.
Wilberton.
Final remarks.
She's building a.
Let me
town
think.
over there.
Right. So this is just like a message because he's recording
Yeah,
to
I'm
like
recording.
server. There's like a choice between 2 leaders here. One that has a structured, organized campaign and administration, and the one that and I focus on real long-term improvements, and one that has leadership that is spontaneous or reactive. And I, alongside you, Mr. Sandman, we have a clear vision
Yo.
for the future, based on economic growth, reduction of crime, beautiful spawn, fun engagement, thriving community. And our plans, unlike Haram's, aren't just ideas.
Hold up, did we talk about inflation?
We don't have inflation.
Like people mine it? Yeah, we do. Do you not know how much Piglin has, bro? He has like
Yeah, but
7 stacks of
we
diamond
have to
blocks.
ignore-
Well, that doesn't really
Piglin,
affect
he's-
anyone else.
He's like 2/3 of the economy. We just have to ignore
Yeah,
him
but they're
at
like-
this point.
Yeah, no, but he could, if he wanted to, he could just cook the economy, and so could Sandman.
Yeah,
Like
well,
they
I-
could just
but why?
inflate it.
Do you want me to
They
impose
just
taxes?
have these masses of wealth.
Do you want to
They're
be the one
making
who
the
impose
diamonds
taxes?
worse. I didn't say taxes. I said I didn't say taxes.
So he wants communism then. He wants to spread out
Okay,
the
well,
wealth.
let's move on. We're doing the final remarks. bit.
Communism is a great idea.
But
I
we're
actually
doing
don't
the
know what to
final
do
Yeah,
with
remarks.
it.
fair.
Not gonna lie.
It's a good idea. It just comes to
Wow,
corruption very
you know.
easily. Anyway, back
Anyway,
on topic.
me and Sandman plans aren't just ideas, but action-based steps to
I-
make the better
yeah.
server. Which is why you should vote for me.
Yeah.
Vote for leadership that can deliver, not leadership that is spontaneous.
Doesn't
Which is why you
deliver.
should vote for Little
I
Fungus
do
and Last
deliver.
Sandman.
Your
And-
leadership's Amazon
Fu-
one day
the
delivery, and his
Tomical,
leadership's
shush.
AliExpress.
The Tomical, shush,
I-
shush, shush. You're not making me talking
Yeah,
now.
you should.
We're doing the
Yeah.
final.
You should vote for me because although yes, I'll admit I am a bit spontaneous, but that's what the server needs at the moment because the server's very quickly already spiraling out of control. We've had multiple thefts over the past 2 weeks. We've had one person banned because of their stupidity. Like, we need a person like me who's willing to just go and get it done. And if something needs doing, I will get it done. Like, we needed someone to vote, I got it done. We need a presidential building, okay, I'm working on it, but it's a big ass build, so I'm working on it. Like, every day I check the server when I get online for anything that needs fixing. Moving on.
I'm just gonna confirm. Harem does do a lot of lighting up.
Like the amount of times I've come to spawn, I've had to light up new shops, new bases, new anything, because people just don't bother. And then you end up with shops being blown up because a creeper spawned in it. Like, and yeah, it happened. It's sad it happened to me because someone didn't. Yeah, JG didn't light up his shop. Thanks. I did fix it though before anyone complains. I immediately fixed it because I want to help the community. But yeah, I'm always motivating the server. Like, if anyone needs help, I've always been ready to go help. I'm here for the people, and the people are the ones
Whereas-
that matters. And if
Mattered.
no, they do
The
matter.
matted rip.
Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, so that's what Fungus wants to do. He wants to kill everyone off. You can't have an economy problem if you are the economy. But yeah, I'm
Wow,
rambling.
these crazy accusations.
I'm rambling on. So let's get back to the point. You've been slamming me this entire time. Sue me
I've
with
actually been
what?
quite silent.
The suing system is fucked. We don't have a suing system. Frog is still waiting to get paid. Well, no, to pay. Oh, jeez, my English. I need to get back to the point. My English is dying. I'm gonna. Oh, Jesus Christ. God, I really am like Biden.
Alright, cool, nice.
Yeah, okay, let's move on before I embarrass myself even further.
That was the final remarks, so we're like done now, aren't we?
Yeah, let's move on. Hey, it could be worse. Can I change the vote? Can I go up against South, please? South was incompetent. How South nearly got into this debate? I don't take my stuff. This is my stuff.
He didn't though, because someone removed one of my votes.
I did that because someone didn't vote properly.
Whoa!
There was only 3 votes for you in the
Did someone just
voting-
rig the election?
No, there was only 3 votes for you in the voting chest.
No,
That
there was
means
4 I
someone-
looked when someone voted.
Yeah, there was 4 for me. Well, then someone.
Yeah.
If there was 4 then when you were, someone took it out, and it wasn't me. So,
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool,
To
nice.
be fair, he won South as president. That's something we both
No
agree on. We neither of us won him. I feel like, but
I think I missed an episode.
we'll both be good presidents. Whoever wins, we're both gonna do great things for the server.
The friendship ending.
Can I have the blue concrete, please?
I don't have it.
Oh. Okay, well, someone picked up the blue concrete. Well, are we done? Because if we are, I'm gonna head back and continue building the presidential building. Because that's nowhere near finished, and I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah, I feel like we're done.
While people are here, does anyone have a shit ton of bricks?
No.
I'll take it.
I need a shit ton of bricks.